What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Michael Knapp Fishing. Today we are in my office. We are going to continue the tournament series for our first event of the year for MLF Phoenix Bass Fishing League. We are on Lake Chickamauga down in Chattanooga, Tennessee, or Dayton, Tennessee, somewhere in that area. So we're going to continue the tournament series, and today we're going to look at a little bit of things, a few things that I do before I even get onto the water with my computer and my phone, checking out mapping, weather, all that jazz. This will probably be a two-part video, but that's what we're going to dive into, so let's go. Alright guys, so the first thing that I always do for any tournament is I start looking 2 to 3 weeks before the tournament. I start looking at the weather. That's kind of, that'll kind of dictate a little bit as to what's going on your lake. And then, you know, you're also going to have seasonal patterns in play, especially for this time of year on a TVA lake such as Chickamauga. So right off the bat, you know, we talked about this last week. We know that an Alabama rig is going to be in play, a lipless is going to be in play, crankbaits, swim baits, you know, that kind of thing. Those are all going to be in play. So we're not really too concerned about all of that. We're mostly going to be looking for, are we going to have any warming trends? Are we expecting a cold front to move in? What can we expect when we get there? So once we get down there, it's going to be a little bit of a different story. You know, when you sit back and look and everything on your computer and on your phone and whatnot, you know, you can get a whole idea of what's going to go on. But once you get down there, it's completely different. But we at least want to be prepared while we, you know, before we get down there. Sorry, I'm trying to get my computer running while we do this video. They just wanted to do an update and everything, and I was hoping that it was going to be ready to go for this. But we're going to, so the first part that we're going to do is we're actually going to use our phone. If you'll remember in the Connect Scale video that I did, we put up like a secondary screen with my phone. So we're going to do that in this video also. So we're going to stick that right up over here for us. So what we're going to do first is we are going to pull up our weather app. You know, it doesn't really matter what weather app you all use. I just use the basic iPhone weather app here. So I'm already on Dayton, Tennessee, because that's what I've been keeping track of it heavily. So our tournament is Saturday. So as you can see on the screen that I'm showing right over here for you guys, you know, we've got Tuesday, tomorrow, or today. Yeah, I know it's going to be weird for you guys, but I'm filming this on Monday for Tuesday's release. But so today is clear, you know, 66 is the high, 45 a low. And then as you kind of look down, we start getting colder. So Wednesday has got a 60% chance of rain with a high of 55, low of 30. Compared to a 66 and a 45, that's a drop. So it's getting colder. The water's going to be affected a little bit, but it's not like a drastic change too much. Then we get to Thursday, and that's when we see a drastic change. Now Thursday that's in my book is cold front. That is cold weather moving in. It's going to cause problems for us. Thursday's high is 43, low 25. Partly cloudy all day, most of the day. So partly cloudy, you know, not a big deal for us. We are going to be practicing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to be on the water practicing for the Saturday event. So just wanted to let you all know that. So Thursday's low is 25. That's pretty cold. For, you know, coming from a Tuesday night low of 45 into a Thursday night low of 25. That's a 20-degree difference. So that's going to shut those fish down a little bit. Then we're going to move into Friday. And Friday, the high is 52, low of 30. So now we've got a little bit of a warming trend. It's going to get a little bit warmer for us, which could be good for us. but it's only a one-day warming trend, so it's not really anything that I'm going to take into consideration just yet. Saturday is a second day in a row of 52 high, but the low is going to be 45. So we've now jumped from, if you'll remember, Tuesday high or low was 45. The low Tuesday was 45. Low Wednesday 30, low Thursday 25, and then we're starting to go back in the direction again, going up in the direction. Friday low 30, Saturday low 45. So we could have some decent weather conditions for the tournament on Saturday. So a lot of people, everybody's always like, well, you need to take into consideration the barometer readings and the wind and all that jazz. And we do. But most of the time, the way I do is I do it out on the water because I'm actually out there and I can get real-time location on my phone. So it pulls the real-time statistics of the weather and everything that's going on at that time there. So, just kind of looking over the weather app right now, you see that we've got a sunrise of 7:43. That's a late sunrise, late typical sunrise for the normal fishing time isn't usually that late. So we're going to be, we're probably not going to be launching boats until probably 7:30, which is, that kind of makes for a short day because I don't know that they're going to extend the tournament day any. Okay, so once you're kind of done looking at everything in the weather app like I am here, just real basic stuff to look at, kind of take a look at the wind and everything. I then leave the app. I actually click in the bottom left-hand corner of that Weather Channel app, and it takes me to weather.com. And I am actually able to go in here and get a little bit more detail for myself. I like to go in here and check out, for one, I like to see the live radar for each day, or my current day, of kind of what's going on, if it actually is playing into what they're saying it's playing into, wind-wise and all that jazz. I'm trying to find, I usually do this via my computer. It has a monthly, it can track the entire month for you, and I don't think it's necessarily very accurate for future stuff, but it's extremely accurate for everything in the past because it is what it is. It puts in all of the past weather and whatnot, and it makes a big difference. So we may have to do that over on the computer. But anyway, so a lot of people always ask, what is the significance of a warming trend? Everybody knows the significance of a cold front. It shuts the fish down, and it doesn't really cause anything good for those fish. We're going to stop that recording on the screen there and kind of come back up into screen. A warming trend is going to be, in my opinion, a warming trend is 3 days in a row when the temperature is continuously at the same warmth temperature-wise. Like, for example, it's at 55 compared to the day before, 45, and then it goes 45, then it goes to 55, 55, maybe 53, 54, 55, 56, somewhere around there. It's warmer than when that cold front came through. So we only have a one-day cold front, which isn't too significantly bad. So with those 2 warm days that we've got afterward, I think are going to be, it's going to keep those fish active. The fish are going to probably shut down on Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, they're going to start to maybe get a little more active. Saturday, they should be back to where they usually are in the wintertime pattern. They should be able to come back up, hold on rock. They're definitely going to be searching for that heat. So heat is going to be anywhere that you can find, mostly rock, wood a little bit. Or the outlier, especially on Lake Chickamauga, is grass. I'm not going to say the grass really holds heat really well, but it provides tons of oxygen for them. Grass is just kind of that outlier that it plays completely different all year. And personally, I'm not a grass fisherman. I don't know a whole lot about grass, so I don't really get into it a whole lot. If we were going to be on Lake Chickamauga in, August, September, October, absolutely grass is a huge factor. I'm going to have to go and play into that majorly. But with us being there in January, yeah, we're going to find probably a little bit of grass under the water, under surface, but I'm not going to really focus on it a whole heck of a lot. I'm going to focus solely on rock. I think that's how I can win a tournament, is via rock, anywhere that holds heat. So that's what we're going to be targeting, and that's what we use our weather for. You know, if we know for a fact that we're going to have a wind coming from either direction, we'll pull up the wind real quick because I forgot to show you all that. Currently, we have a southwest wind. You know, it isn't going to be one of those things that you can track it daily. You can go into your app and you can click on the day. Once you're into weather.com, I'm sorry, you can click on the day, and it'll tell you it's expecting. It isn't going to be able to give you an exact, but it is going to tell you that it is expecting 9-mile-per-hour south-southeastern winds. The actual summary says cloudy skies, high 52, winds south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour, 62% humidity, a 7:40 a.m. sunrise, and a 6:06 sunset. It is going to be cloudy all day. Now, you can't take that at 100% right now. We're still 6 days away from the tournament. Weather changes all the time. A weatherman is the only man that can get their job wrong and not get fired. So you a lot of hunters and everything, what they would give for 5 seconds with that weatherman, they'd probably kick him in the throat. You can't go on everything with the weather people. So be your own meteorologist over here. Check on your own stuff. Keep an eye on it yourself and know in the back of your mind, okay, I know what the weatherman said, but I want to see it for myself, and keep track of that stuff, guys. There's nothing wrong with keeping a log in your phone like I do. I do have a notes, it's actually called Notes in the iPhone that I keep track of, and I write stuff down. I'm not actually going to show you all that because I have some stuff that's, you know, pertinent to my tournament that I just don't really want anybody to see. And normally I wouldn't put these out until after the tournament, but I wanted to really do a good tournament series that I show my preparation up to it. So I am kind of risking giving some stuff away, but I'm not going to give like a whole bunch of stuff away. So I'm okay with this and doing it this way. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 2-part series on this. We're gonna stick with this one as the weather version because I am kind of getting long into the video. And then we will do, the next video is going to be the actual map studies. So do me a favor, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the videos, you know, if you do anything differently. And stay tuned for Friday's video. Friday, we are going to do the mapping part of this. And then Saturday is the tournament. So I'm not going to make any promises that I'll have a tournament video ready for you all on the following Tuesday, a week from today, but I will have, hopefully at minimum, a practice video ready for you all of me out on the water, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. Do me a favor, like button, subscribe button, comment down there. Take care, guys.